Okay, so for today's pre-work, it was recently brought to my attention that there is a little section of beach here in Memphis that gets very, very dirty that you have to hike into to clean out. And it just so happens that I make these systems that are really good for carrying trash out. But if there's a lot of it, then we need a trailer, and we've got a trailer. We just need to make it work on this. Now, before, the V10 was designed to haul this trailer, and this is the mount for it. This was made out of necessity here, and it worked pretty good, although it did have some limitations. Primarily, whenever we were using this trailer on the beaches, we were expecting very minimal movement. So that thing only moved a few degrees. For this we may end up needing quite a bit more. But this rig, this SCX6, should do a lot better hauling a trailer than the V10 did with that one. Let me show you what I made. So we want to minimize the amount of work we have to do on this anyway, because in general I'm lazy. This right here is the rear of the rig, and this is our rear bumper and the frame. And what we're going to do is pull this piece out, and I've designed this one to go into its place. We still have our battery holder on the top there, and then we have a shackle right here on the back. This shackle we're going to leave in place all the time, and we're going to put this eye bolt into the handle component for that trailer. In fact, it just got through printing right now. So on these handles on these trailers, you don't necessarily want to modify it so that you can't use this trailer as just a standard trailer. So what I ended up doing was making these parts here. On the old system, we had two bearings and this little bolt in here that would squeeze those red pieces together, and then we could just use it as a standard trailer, or we could stick it on the rigs. On the new one, we've made these new pieces. Well, these are the old ones, obviously, that has the spot for the carriage bolt, and we're going to have it has the spot for the eye bolt, and we're going to have two carriage bolts in there to hold it together, and then we'll still have the same advantage. We'll be able to attach this to the rig, and if we don't want to use it, we can take it out and use this as a regular old trailer. Although, I had to pull that bolt out too, because that keeps this arm from extending. Here you can see the old one that's been in place for quite a while, and the new one's just going to go right up in those rails. We got these nice long 60mm screws that are going to go, well, they are right now going all the way through this piece, and then they're going to go into this TPU component inside here, just like so. And when it's all said and done, you should have something like this right here. Now, I completely forgot to put the light piece back on there, so I want to adjust it a little bit. Those are the batteries, the spare batteries for the remote. But here is our trailer hitch connector. We can easily unscrew this to remove the shackle. And then as we move along, because this piece is TPU, we've got some flex in there to deal with. Now, this is really nice, depending on what the terrain is. If this thing's pulling up or down, it's not going to be a hard jerk. And then, of course, with this on here as well, when the trailer stops, if the rig stops and the trailer is really weighted, it has this soft TPU here that it can impact. But yeah, there is my SCX trailer hitch, and now I gotta get to work.